What's going on, Jerome's vacation vlogs are still in effect, and we have our top 5 just blazing, scorching, face melting, anus Carolina Reaper style, just hot takes about the NFC North. So let's count it down. Number one, Kirk Jerome, Ezekiel Cousins is the best quarterback value in the NFC North. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said what I said, man. Because if you look at the contracts around the NFC North, so you got Aaron Rodgers making $50 million a year now, allegedly, two-time NFL MVP, allegedly back-to-back, whatever, right? But $50 million, even though hashtag cap is a myth for sure, but that's a lot of dough. That's a lot of dough with nothing much to show the last couple of years with Aaron. Plus, the offensive line, whatever. You lost Devontae Adams. How's it going to be this year? Get out of here. Jared Goff and making bank as well. Not so much. But Kirk, yes, Kirk on a given day can be a top 8 to 10 quarterback. And his contract is reflective of the quarterback market. So whatever. Whatever. Plus, you look at Justin Fields, even though he's on his rookie deal, I'm a little bit worried. I'm certainly a little bit worried. Now, you could say that Fields is the best value because of potential, sure, but as of right meow, Kirk Cousins making his scratch, best value in the NFC North. Number two, Vikings have 3 of the top 5 receivers in the division. Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, and KJ Osborne. Now, you look at the rest of the receivers in the division. You could say, yes, Jamison Williams, but he's coming off the ACL, may not even play as a rookie, so we'll see. But I'll put Amon-Ra St. Brown on the list, as well as of the Lions, as well as I will put Darnell Mooney of the Chicago Bears on there. So top 5, I'll make it Justin friggin' Jefferson. I would go Adam Thielen at 2. I would go Mooney at 3. I would go Amon-Ra at 4. And I would go KJ at 5. Either way, it's pretty damn good. Number 3, numero tres. The crooked Chicago Bears with that worst defense, and they're probably going to get rid of Robert Quinn. They have a worse offensive line, and they have worse weapons this year. They're going to go 0-17. I'm already calling out now. They'll be the first team in NFL history to lose 17 games in the regular season, because I think that this has a chance to just be an absolute debacle, where they're hanging their hopes on Justin Fields, quarterback of the future, second year. He showed some flashes, respect as a rookie, but I think they did him a massive disservice. I think that their offensive coaching staff is weak. I think their offensive line of weapons are not quite there yet, and I do think that new GM Ryan Poles and new head coach Matt Eberflus at Kia Toilet they're fully in. Just like, tank this thing, man. Just run it straight into the ground. Get that number 1 overall pick. But I think it will be biblically bad. And they will go 0-17, and it'll be delicious. Number 4. Speaking of the standings, the Detroit Lions, the low-energy Lions, will finish 2nd in the division this year. Of course, the Vikings numero uno, up at the top, 13-4, want some more, probably clinching the division week 14, week 15, somewhere in there. But I do think that the Lions have a chance to go 8-9, 9-8 if everything goes well. Maybe they'll vie for a final wild card, because I really do like the talent that Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell have assembled, but I think it needs a little time to marinate. I really like their pieces along the offensive line. I think Jamison Williams can be a dude given enough time, but Jared Goff is not that guy. Jared Goff is certainly not that guy, but give it some time. I think they'll be feisty. I think that last year they played extremely hard for Dan Campbell. I think that he's a very easy coach to love, and I think that they will ascend to be 2nd, which means that the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers, they're like Humpty Dumpty. Oh, fell off a wall, and all the king's horses, all the king's men could not put Aaron Rodgers back together again. That's right. I think the Packers are going to go 7-10, somewhere in that neighborhood, and it will just be amazing. Can't wait for it. Number 5. Lastly, number 5, speaking of the Packers, the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers will sorely miss outside linebackers coach / pass rush coach Mike Smith. So he came over to the Minnesota Fighting Vikings. He's working with Zadarius Smith again. He's working with Mike Pettin again. I think that is going to be a huge loss for the Packers coaching staff, because I think that Mike Smith, it was written that he was the one who really got through to Rashawn Gary last year and really made him take a leap in year 3 of his career. Because, I mean, his first couple of years, first round pick out of Michigan, he was the guy to replace Clay Matthews. I mean, it was very slow out the gates, but last year, everything clicked. Mike Smith had a big part of that, and I think that Mike Smith is a fantastic coach, especially working on that edge. And I think that him and Zadarius and Daniil and DJ Wanem, Janice Robinson, Patrick Jones are just going to eat. They're just going to feast. And also, I think the Packers Pass rush, they're going to miss him. They're going to miss him quite a bit. Even though the Packers defense has some nice pieces, I do think that their pass rush on the edge is going to take a step back. And that's it. That's 5 flaming hot blowtorch NFC North takes, vacation vlogs. That's what I do, baby. I got 9 million of these shirts. I got a shirt guy. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts. What are some more hot takes? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.